What's up, guys? Laura Sanko here for Quick Hits, presented to you by Jose Cuervo Tequila, and I am here with the victorious Bo Nickal, 4-0, but more importantly, 1-0 in the UFC.
Yeah, super excited, super grateful. This whole experience, not only of this fight week, but my whole MMA career has been a whirlwind, and I'm just so grateful for my team and everybody that put so much time into me, helped me get here, and just, feeling very blessed.
Talk to me about the walk. I know you've fought in big arenas before. This isn't new to you, but this is a different situation.
Yeah.
And we talked to you on the weigh-in show yesterday. I know you're calm under pressure, but was there any amount of you that's like, man, I'm more nervous than I expected?
No, I was actually less nervous than I expected. I expect to be very nervous just because I train so hard and I want to win so bad. But it was kind of cool just being in the back. I was feeling very serious, very like, let's get it done. And then as soon as I started walking out, the crowd was going nuts, and I was like, I got to embrace this. I just started smiling, high-fiving people, and I was like, let's get it. It felt very much, I felt at home.
That's nice that you were able to take it in and actually see the moment and be there present with it. Talk to me about the fight, though. I mean, how did that play out relative to what you were expecting to see from Jamie?
I don't think anything that happened was unexpected, but I wish I could have done some cooler stuff, just kind of took him down, submitted him, which...
That's pretty cool, Bo.
At the end of the day, I think I can do that to anyone in the world. So I want to go out there and, I'm happy with my performance. I feel like I did well. I still haven't been hit in, however many fights I've had, 7 now. And, just grateful to be healthy and able to start training again and keep getting better.
You're so dominant that it's really kind of hard to pick out, hey, were you surprised by this? But I got to ask, were you a little bit surprised that he was at least able to fend off that initial takedown?
Yeah, he did a good job. I think he was probably well prepared for, takedowns, for submissions, and so I could tell he was working his defense. And when I locked the arm triangle in, I was really just trying to be calm, not squeeze my arms out. I was on my weaker side, so that's already something I need to get better at. I know, I need to be able to finish arm triangle with my left just as well as I can with my right. So I was just trying to be patient there and slowly working flat to his back and slowly work his arm up. And finally got the tap. Took a while, but made it happen.
I mean, I definitely can see the jiu-jitsu for sure. I mean, you went from a Darce, took the back, it was almost like you were showing off a little bit. But that arm triangle, that's hard to finish from the angle that you had it and from the position that you were in.
Yeah, it was tough to finish just because he was on his side initially, and I just had very dominant position. So for me, it's always position first, regardless of whether that's striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. And so I had that dominant position. I didn't want to let go of it and transition and completely release the pressure. I knew that if I just slowly worked him flat to his back that I was going to get it. And he was kind of making some noises and stuff, and I could kind of see his eye. It was getting a little bloodshot, so I knew if I just put a little bit of a squeeze on him, he would tap.
I know that they're going to want to fast track you. We talked about this on the weigh-in show too. How soon, I guess, do you want to have your next fight, and how big of a step up? Or do you want to have 3-4 fights outside of the top 15, or do you want to keep this at a pretty steady pace and be in that top 5? I mean, you could easily be there within the end of the year if things continue like this.
Yeah, when I look at the division and I see where everybody's at, I feel like there's a lot of good guys, there's a lot of tough guys, but I definitely picture myself right at the top of the heap. So with that being said, though, I'm going to trust my coaches, trust my management team. I've only been training a year and a half, right? I got 10 more years in this sport, and I'm not looking to rush anything. I'm not one to skip steps. For me, attention to detail is one of the most important things in my career and being successful. So I want to make sure that I just continue to get better, improve, and whoever they give me, I'm going to dominate them.
Not a mark on you. At some point, I want to interview. This is my 3rd interview with you, and not one time have I felt you be like, I'm really excited about this. You're so unimpressed with yourself all the time.
I think, for me, it's like I expect to do such big things, and I visualize so much. It's not really a surprise to me. I'm not like, wow, I'm just glad to be here. I want to dominate. I expect that every time I perform, and I love what I do. I just am so passionate about this. I enjoy it. And, but with that being said, I feel like I also just want to stay grounded, stay humble. I'm never going to have a big head. I come from wrestling, right? Barely any people watch wrestling. I grew up in a town of 5,000 people in Wyoming, and now I'm here. I'm going to keep that same attitude of just put your head down, work, grind, and I'm never too good for anything. I'm never too good to pay attention to the little things, the small things, and do things right.
Well, if I have the honor when the day comes to interview after you win the belt, can I get a yay?
We'll see.
Okay. You have your family here, your wife, your mom, everybody's here. Oh, what's the celebration plans tonight?
I'm going to get some In-N-Out burger and chill with my fam at the Airbnb and all my boys, so keep it simple.
Love it. Keep it simple. Bo, thank you so much. Congrats.
Thanks, Laura.
Guys, keep it locked in right here. More Quick Hits headed your way.